to start this haul, but first, I will say this to Half Price Books. These backing boards that they use for Half Price Books, wax sauce, man. This is, you definitely got to replace these. So that's why when I'm showing you these books, they're not in their nice polyurethane covers with the backing boards, because I have to replace them. But I wanted to show you the books while I had them right here. First off, we have Deadman #1. Deadman is kind of heating up his character. You've seen him in a lot of things. It seems like he's involved in a lot of things going on in DC. This is issue #1 from 1985. Neil Adams cover. Also, it's like 2 stories in here. I think one of the stories is Neil Adams illustrated, and the other one is done by Infantino. So, got this pretty good condition. So this is, I guess, a origin story. Next off, let me flip this around like this. We have Voodoo #2 from the New 52, and Voodoo #4. I have 1 and 3. These covers are illustrated by. I'm trying to think. Are they illustrated by Bossary, or are they illustrated by John Tyler Christopher? I can't remember. But actually, I think they may be illustrated by John Tyler Christopher. But I don't see his signature on here. It may be on here somewhere. Oh yes, it is. Here it is. On #2, you actually see it. There it is. Maybe get a little close up. See, John Tyler Christopher's signature right there. So he's the one who did these books. And really cool story about this character. I don't like the other covers that much, but I'll probably pick up the run. They only went 11 issues for the entire run, so that's Voodoo. Interesting character. But this run I have finished right here. The 7 Soldiers, Frankenstein. I have #3 and #4 to complete this run. I got interested in this because of the Rebirth Superman. Frankenstein was actually in the Rebirth Superman issues, and I liked how he was utilized in about, I think the arc was very short. I think it was either 2 or 3 issues. But I said, I want to know more about this character, because it seemed like he had some history, and here he is. So this was back in 2006. So I finally had this run, so now I can finally read this, all of it in continuity within the 7 Soldiers. I don't know if it's sort of called universe or just what they were doing, 7 Soldiers. So that'd be very interesting. Astro City #1, illustrated by Alex Ross. Of course, this was an Image, and Kurt Busiek is the writer of all the Astro Cities. And interesting about this one is that they had on their what's the issue? I think issue #41, or something like that, which is through another company. It's like their, I don't know if it's their 200th or 300th issue of Astro City. But all these characters, which are just regular people here around him pointing and stuff, are actually superheroes. I'll probably put an image up on the screen so you can actually see that particular book, because I do have that book, and I talked about it in a previous episode of Run the Comics. Continuing with Alex Ross, New Mutants #1. Yes, I got this. Looked in the story. It's a very interesting story. I read it completely. I read a lot of it though. Just kind of looking through, trying to see the artwork. But Alex Ross cover, beautiful. Got Magic in there. Got Danny. Got Sunspot. Got all these characters in there. I don't think all these characters on the cover that's inside this particular book, but a lot of them are. So this is very interesting. Going to get to that. And lastly, we have this, which I saw. I was like, this is very interesting. Who is this? It's a Greg Capullo cover. Here, the drumming. That's my kids. This is Teen Titans #15 with the Death of the Family storyline, which you look on the back. They give you a lot of the issues that involve the death of the family back in 2012, 2013, which is very interesting. I heard about this particular run, usually with this particular Joker, and this book did still have the mask, so that's really cool. They had the mask, and I really want to read this to see what it's about. But I thought it was a very cool color, in great condition, and I am looking forward to that. So that was my short run at Half Price Comics. Like I said, if you have a Half Price Comics, check them out. You can find some pretty dope books. You might find some interesting books, titles in there too that you say, hey, this should pick this up. So these are great covers, gonna be some great reads, and I am looking forward to digging in. This has been Joseph 3 Banks, aka J3B, coming to you with a short run of comics, and I am out, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and definitely subscribe. All right, grace and peace.